All right, next up, we're going to talk about Stellar Blade, the demo that I played. Thoroughly impressed with. So, what is Stellar Blade?
What is it, Austin?
From the PlayStation website, we have the future of humanity hangs in the balance in Stellar Blade, an all-new story-driven action adventure on PlayStation 5. Ravaged by strange, powerful creatures, Earth has become abandoned. What is left of the decimated human race has filled to a colony in outer space. After traveling from the colony, 7th Airborne Squad member Eve arrives on the desolate remains of our planet with a clear-cut mission to save humankind by reclaiming Earth from the Natiba and
Malevolent.
thank you, forces that have devastated it. But as Eve tackles the Natiba one by one, piecing together the mysteries of the past and the ruins of the human civilization, she realizes that her mission is far from straightforward. In fact, almost nothing is as it seems. Ooh. Yeah, so I caught clips of, I've seen the trailer for Stellar Blade. We've talked about it. Brett was actually more excited than any of us.
I bet he was.
Yes. You remember that, Brett? You were like, ooh, this game looks awesome.
Yeah, it does look awesome. It looks flashy. And
I was
reminds me of Bayonetta.
It does.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So I was like, yeah, it looks kind of cool. But then I saw some more trailers that came out, and then I saw small clips of the demo, and obviously it's blown up in the press about certain things. People not... Yeah, we'll get into that later. And I was like, all right, let me just check this out. And I've heard people being like, oh, yeah, I played the demo multiple times. It's so good. And I was like, I've never played a demo twice, maybe once. So I was like, all right, let me jump into this.
Is the game out or is it just the demo?
It just went gold, though, 5 days ago.
Yes.
Wow.
It comes out at the end of the month. So get ready. I think it's the 26th or 28th, one of those days. Anyway, I jumped into it, and I was thoroughly impressed.
Really?
Apparently, this is the first chapter of the game. Super high-paced action. If you just...
Yep.
I'll play a trailer for you guys here, but
that'd be great.
It's just...
38-minute trailer. Love it.
It's not going.
It's going. It's slow. Anyways, go continue.
Yeah. It was just action, great pacing. All this stuff's happening. And then you start off on a ship. You get launched onto Earth. And you go into action because it's just chaos. And I feel like the way...
You feel like a Helldiver when you get launched on Earth?
Yes, I did actually. But I feel like the way that they introduced the character to you, when they first showed the character off, is just super iconic. And I don't know if it's copying from anime and stuff, because the Akira movie, and you're on the bike, and that whole bike sequence is always copied in all kinds of mediums. I'm not sure if that's the same here, but I just felt it was super iconic. You get in there, you get to learn all the actions, basic moves and stuff like that. And once you get in, learn all the...
There's a lot of jiggling.
There's a lot of jiggling.
Go ahead.
Once you get past all that and you fight your first boss, it's just kind of a little intro thing, and you get into it and you start traversing the world. It's all ruined. Everything looks beautiful. All of the movement and the gameplay is super fluid. You can tell that they put time and effort into every aspect of this game. No details are left out. And it was just a blast to play through it. Super smooth.
Is it
all
a
the way
linear
through.
style game or is it open world?
What I played here, it is linear. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it actually opens up. I don't remember anyone say anything about it being open world or open area.
Like Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's...
You get that feel from it?
Yes. Well, yes.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to stop you from your rant.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of these games in this vein kind of take a lot from Final Fantasy.
Inspiration.
Yeah. I just don't think it's full on that. You have your basic move, you got your heavy move, you have your dodge, you have your block. If you parry, you can parry too. That charges up your ultimate attacks. So as those charge up over time, fighting enemies, you can use those to unleash them, and you can have up to 4. They go into the skill tree a little bit, and it seems pretty in depth. And I only assume it gets bigger from where it's at. Okay. There's 3 sections you can get into. Obviously, there's only so much you can actually upgrade them a few times. A few of the nodes that are in the skill tree, but there's just not enough enemies to kill before the demo's over. Yeah, to really check it out. But I ended up playing this twice because it was so much fun, so fluid. I found new areas. There's a lot of hidden areas in this demo. So you play through it once, you really, explored a little bit, but then I started exploring more because everyone's like, dude, there's so much in
Almost
this.
like a God of War where like there's like it's a linear path, but like there's
Right.
different things on the side that you can discover. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, little areas that if you're not paying attention, you're going to miss
You're gonna miss
completely.
them.
They said that Stellar World is not an open world game. However, players will be able to travel freely within a specific area. So I think that's will
Okay.
be like
Yeah.
that.
Open
Yeah.
area. But yeah, like I was just surprised, like how fluid. Okay, so right now we're watching the intro where we reveal the character, and I was like, man, this is. I think it's in the trailer, but I was like, man, because it has like the slow mo, all this craziness is happening in the background. I'm like, dude, this is actually really iconic.
Yeah.
Like you don't get that a lot in a lot of games.
Yep, iconic.
Which which thing?
What are you saying? What are you
What's
doing,
happening
Jason?
here? Oh,
So I think the main thing I take away from this is it's like, why does this feel so much fun and so good, like to play?
Why does it?
Not
I
only,
can see why.
not only,
I can see why. Austin played it twice. I don't blame him.
not only
Just like, let me zoom in on that.
it play well and it's very fluid and you can tell they put a lot of time and effort to make sure it's polished. Like this is pure entertainment.
That outfit is polished, yes.
yeah, it's very polished.
Fucking ass though. Holy shit.
Let's try to keep the body out of it, but
I'm sorry, I can't. What is happening here?
like this is like pure entertainment. I feel like this is what a game's supposed to be. Not take out the woman. Like it's just a lot of fun. The things that happen, the pacing and all that. Like this is what it's supposed to be. And the main point is it's not pushing an agenda. Like the people who created this, like they just wanted to create this, and it shows. Like it's fun. That's why a lot of people are really into it, and that's why pre-orders for this game are through the roof. Someone posted on X that they had canceled their pre-order so they can pre-order the deluxe edition. Like that's how pumped people are. Like they just want. I think the premise is cool too. I've heard potentials that. Shit, what's it called in the Bible? When everyone has to go away.
Oh,
I
not Revelations.
It's in Revelations.
Exodus.
No, fuck.
I don't know why I forgot it all of a sudden.
I was just thinking about that a
Yeah.
while ago because we were talking about something else.
You know, when God comes down and takes all
Yeah.
the good people
Yeah,
from Earth.
doesn't take your clothes. You float up naked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name.
Why can't? Okay, so you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they got it. Apparently that might have happened, and now Eve and her crew are like coming to Earth because you have all these people who didn't get taken,
Okay.
and now they're evil.
So my question is, can you compare it to any other kind of gameplay style from a
Rapture?
game? Rapture.
Rapture, thank
Yeah.
you. Jeez.
Can you compare it to like because I see that she has guns as well.
She eventually gets a gun. Later
she's-
in the demo, you have a little floaty orb guy with guns, and he's actually a character who's not with you. He's using his drone to follow you and help you out.
Okay,
So eventually, I think you can upgrade to use that
use that
as a gun.
Can you compare it to a different like gameplay style wise? That's what I'm curious about because everything else looks phenomenal. I don't know if I'll like the story too much, but everything else looks good.
I think, honestly, I think kind of God of War because you have like the light attack, the heavy attack, and then
So
you have
very
your,
simple combat based
yes,
stuff.
yes. Parry, dodge,
Because Brett
block.
compared it, it kind of looked like Bayonetta. I don't know if you played that one
have
at all.
not.
That one seems more button smashy style
Okay.
game.
Yeah, this one looks a little bit more grounded than Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Yes, it definitely is more grounded. And yeah, I just had a blast playing it. Like definitely worth playing twice, which I never say for a demo.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh yeah, check it out. It's cool.
So the demo helped them in this scenario, unlike that other game, Forspoken. I was about to call it Unforgotten. I don't know why, but yeah.
Because it was forgotten.
Yeah, it's because this is actually like a real game, and you know, it's like they're confident about it and they're putting it out there for people to try, and that's why I don't have a lot of demos these days because the games aren't, for some reason in America, like we just can't make good games anymore, and they're not worth putting a demo out because then you realize how shitty the game is. In my opinion.
I kind of want to play this game.
Fresh is looking at me.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a game that's had a demo from
Exactly.
America.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Kind of want to play this game for all the wrong reasons.
So I was reading
I
on
mean, they know what they're doing.
yeah, they know what they're doing.
I was reading online that So this was made by a South Korean team, and apparently they were like, everybody thought that they were, quote, out of their mind for trying to make a full action RPG in the mobile dominated market, because in Korea, like most of the gaming is on mobile. And this is one of the few, like they said, like some of the level designers on this, they had never worked on a full-fledged game before. They've only worked on mobile titles.
Wow.
And so it's like a whole new experience for a lot of them, because like in that industry, it's mobile. That's what you build. Like it's like here, it's like we build live service games. Over there, they build mobile games that probably are live service.
Yeah,
so this was different for them, which I thought was cool.
Well, they really knocked it out of the park. Like everything about this just speaks. This world's alive and fully fleshed out. Like every scene, every building.
Is just the demo.
This is just the demo. Like,
good Lord, man.
I guarantee if you play it, you'll have the same feelings I have. Like that's how. Like there's nothing that's just kind of like, oh, this is procedurally generated. Oh, we need to fill this area. Like it all feels like it belongs. And it's there for a purpose.
I was hoping I had some time to like catch up on old games, thinking that there was nothing good coming out.
Don't do it.
This game.
Don't do it.
So this game was originally called for a long time Project Eve.
Yes.
And that's what it was going to be up until that trailer that recently came out. They called it Stellar Blade instead.
Yep. Great name.
Yeah.
They got Stellar Blades. But
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to play this or not.
You want to play it. Get it. Come on. Join the internet sensation that this is.
Yeah, I've seen it all over TikTok, people talking about it, but I
yeah.
just
Do you always have somebody fighting with you, or is it just in this early moment?
Just
Early
in this-
moment.
yeah. Later on, you have that bot.
Yeah, I'm
and
seeing
I don't
it
know
now.
if the bot
They have a
helps
bot
you.
in this too?
They do. They do.
Okay.
Here, we'll skip forward a little bit so you can kind of see the bot.
bots like scanning things.
But I know you
doing things
can use the bot. This is the guy who controls the bot.
I like how every game has a little bot that
You
goes
can-
around with you.
You
for you.
can
Every
use-
game?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every game.
Every game.
Fortnite
Unless you
too.
played Helldivers.
There's no. Oh, okay. Stupid
You
fuck.
heard of a guard dog? Destiny.
Again, like I was saying, this is pure
Pit
entertainment.
Boys.
This is what gaming used to be in the past. It's not trying to push an agenda. It's just trying to have fun. It's trying to tell a cool story. And obviously in America right now, everyone's pushing DEI and trying to put something in there. Someone from
Oh, wow, this is
Riot
pretty
Games
elaborate.
came out. It was like, it's our duty to push DEI into video games. And like, that's why video games are failing across the board all the time.
I don't know if I agree with that, but I do think I like that this is a nice, simple game.
Yes, it's very simple.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna blow the socks off of a lot of people, even the people who hate it, and just be like, I can't believe this is successful, because they're already saying that too. So
Is this a PlayStation exclusive?
PlayStation exclusive,
That's what I figured.
yeah. Like we're gonna have people like this who come out and like, I want to make something cool,
Yeah.
and they're able to actually get it. And look, Sony is leading the charge, honestly. Like they're publishing this game. I'm sure they put money into it. I'm not sure. I was trying to look that up. I couldn't find any information. I just know they're publishing it. So, and technically, I guess they're an indie studio. I mean, I don't think they've made anything else before this. Maybe
they
some
have.
mobile games.
They've they made, there was one, let me see what it was called.
Brett's on the hunt.
They're called Shift Up.
Yes.
Demo.
Download it now.
Yeah, I'm downloading it now.
Nice.
They
Yes,
made a
there's
game
an
called
attractive.
Destiny Child.
I have no idea.
Let's see, Destiny Child here.
Yes, there's an attractive woman on this, and people have been upset. They're like, "Oh, this is unrealistic. You can't expect people to. This is going to destroy humanity by having this person in this game look this attractive." And
Nope, you're doing fine. Keep it up.
well, one, like this is entertainment. Like I don't go to watch things that
Entertainment.
look just like me. Like if I go make myself in a game, I'm gonna make myself look buff as hell because that's what I want to be like. I'm not there. I got some muscle, but like I don't want to be me. I want to be better than me. And I feel like this is what gaming used to be, right?
Oh,
Like you want
Yeah.
to see attractive people. You don't want to see
attractive.
You don't see unattractive people. Like this
I
is
mean,
fine.
I don't mind seeing unattractive people sometimes.
Sure. Yeah, sometimes.
Fine.
Yeah, sometimes. And people are saying that this isn't a realistic model of a female, and it's actually based on the model of a real woman in Korea. So
Oh, that's cool.
I'm like, all they did was change the face.
So they were founded in 2013 to develop mobile titles for the South Korean market. They got famous for their mobile title Destiny Child.
Nice.
That looked really silly. And then they made a subsidiary company called Shift Up Second Eve Studio, who was going to make console and PC AAA video games. This is their first project, announced 2019. In 2021, Sony announced that they were going to buy the marketing rights for the game and then announced to be its publisher in 2022.
Nice.
So they've only been the publisher for 2 years.
Yeah.
And this company is 20% owned by Tencent. Because Tencent owns everything.
Yes, they do.
Enemies look creepy as fuck. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I want to work for Tencent, man. They got their hands on like every single thing in the world.
Anyway, I think it's worth trying out. There's definitely some controversy around this game, which has only helped it get more popular because it's just putting the word out for everybody to see how awesome this game is going to be.
Do you like this better than the last Final Fantasy that came out?
Which one? 7 or
16.
16.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Definitely? Okay.
Definitely.
Really?
I feel like the pacing in 16 is very like it's like, oh, we're gonna game a little bit. Okay, cutscene for like 10 minutes, which is I usually like cutscenes, but I feel like there's no like good pacing on like what's happening in the story and then the combat. I like Rebirth better.
Okay.
Rebirth's a lot better pacing, but this has great pacing.
I like it. I'm gonna try it. I usually don't like going for these games, very Japanese style games.
Yes.
I have to be in the mood for it, but
Right.
I'll give it a shot. I feel like something's telling me that I'm going to enjoy this.
So the combat can be a little tricky.
Oh,
When
now
I
you say
played it,
something.
when I played it the second time, I was like 1,000 times better.
Wait, so what do you mean? How so?
Just like getting down some of the combos and hits and parries and stuff like that. Like just getting the hit. I feel like in any game, like if you were to play this through, like as you play longer, you're gonna get better, right?
Yeah.
So I played it a second time. I kind of know what was coming.
Oh, there's parkour.
One thing that annoys me is her
Oh,
hair.
shit, I
It
didn't
doesn't
see that.
seem that
I missed this one.
doesn't seem that great.
I love the hair. It's just so crazy.
It's so stringy almost.
Yeah.
It's
Like boxes.
see through it.
I mean, I think there's limitations on what they can do, but for what it does, like what they are able to do with it, I was impressed. One crazy side note: she carries her blade in her hair.
Really?
Yeah, the
Oh,
little
I was
thing that's-
wondering why that was so
the
long. I
little
was
thing
like,
that's,
shit.
that's floating around on top.
Oh, I see
that's
it.
her
I see
blade.
it. That's her blade.
So
That's pretty cool.
She will attack something.
Oh, and now it's gone.
Oh yeah, there it
Yeah,
goes. Yeah,
it's
so
gone.
she'll pull it out and then she'll put it back.
It's like a
That's
hairpin.
interesting.
Yeah, it's a hairpin. It's a
Oh,
hairpin.
I was like,
interesting.
man, that is super smart.
Okay, so there's actually like a legit reason behind. Okay,
Yes,
I was so
yes.
thrown off. I was like, man, they like put a lot of time. Okay, I see it now. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So like the attention to detail is just phenomenal.
Pretty cool.
It looks cool. Besides her like long hair, it looks weird and stringy.
Yeah, I mean it does look weird in places. Here it doesn't look too bad, but when you're playing the game,
And it looks.
it gets a little hair physics. It's hard.
Yeah. We know this.
That might be the worst part of the game. I don't know.
You know, it'd be really hard though is running around in heels all day. I feel like
Yeah.
that'd be tough to fight combat in heels.
We're not judging it off of that, bud.
I'm just saying, man.
I know.
I feel
Not
for
judging
her.
on that.
you know?
Apparently it's not. I mean, she can do it all
she can
day.
do it all
Apparently
day.
so.
Pretty
Ooh, that
sure
looks
she's like a
scary.
robot of some sort.
I don't know. Actually, we'll find out.
Yeah.
You might be right.
I don't
They
know.
usually are. But yeah, I think it's great. Check it out. I'm gonna pre-order the
That's
deluxe
so
edition.
cool when she pulled it out.
Yeah, that's
You see,
pretty
like,
sick,
The full
yeah.
animation of it, her pulling out her hair.
Heck yeah,
That's pretty
it's
cool.
like no detail is left behind in this game. So
Ooh.
yeah, that was a perfect dodge.
All right, I'll give it. I'll give it a shot.
Awesome.
Give it a try.
Like explosive barrels. Oh, they're not gonna explode. Anyway, check it out. I think you'll like it. Play the demo. Check out the trailers. A lot of stuff that was said about this game is pretty BS in my opinion. But I guess time will tell. When
Yeah.
this comes
Cool.
out, we'll see the final verdict.
I mean,
here.
Brett said it went gold, so
Oh yeah, it's ready to be launched.
yeah.
So